midweek, praise dance rehearsal, praise team rehearsal, and I think that that's good enough, but that's not enough. He's looking for more. See, because in all of my activity and all of my busyness, transformation is not taking place.
Come on.
Wow.
That second verse, Romans 12:1-2 says, don't be conformed, don't look like, don't match this world, but be transformed by the renewing of my mind so that I can show what's that good, perfect, acceptable will of God. And all of this busyness and getting caught up with how the world say church is supposed to look, packed pews, don't mean that God is present and that lives are being changed.
Come on. That's it.
A lot of times we run away from places that are going to confront me on the garbage in my life. That's going to check me when I lie. That's going to confront me when I'm sleeping with my sister's husband. That ain't going to let me fornicate and then get up and sing on the praise team and dance. I don't want to be in a place like that because it's uncomfortable and you in my mess. So I flock to someplace where I can hide.
That's it right there. Come on.
But it don't mean it's God. Don't mean it's God. Year of surrenders. I'm giving over. I'm giving up. I'm coming out from under those things that don't look like Him and that are not Him.
Yes, come on.
Pastor Lynn, they're just not Him. So I began to realize as I surrender, if I am on the road to surrendering, He will show you.
Yes, He will.
Ooh, the closer you get to Him, He will show you what is not like Him. And if you're in your word, oh God, He will show you what is not like Him and how far you are away from Him. The second step you see as we surrender is not only do we realize how much we don't look like Him, we are faced with He confronts us, with our reality, where we really are right now. I'll never forget, as I began going through this process of surrender, He confronted me through my son. Whew. My son was wrestling with some stuff that I hadn't addressed in my life.
Well.
And he called Mama to help him out.
Well.
And there's nothing more painful than not being able to help your child out of a bind, a tough situation, a painful situation, a struggle. Because see, I'm the one that birthed you, so I should be able to give you advice and lead you out.
Yeah.
The truth of the matter is, what he showed me is I'd let him in, but couldn't lead him out.
Wow.
Glory to God.
And as we begin to surrender, the Father shows us. He shows us. He confronts us with it. It's just in my face. You've been going to church all this time, singing, shouting, rolling all over the place, and this mess still ain't changed.
Lord, help us.
Come on.
Nobody delivered. Nobody healed. Nobody set free. Not a changed life. 10 years later, you still where you are when you first went.
My God. Teach us. My God. Speak, Holy Ghost.
See the disciples? They're standing there. The reality is, Father is calling me away from what I know was familiar, was comfortable. I know how this is going to turn out. I know where the next meal comes from. All I got to do is go fish, and here it is. But this that He's calling me to, I don't know what to expect or to anticipate. Is it going to work? I don't even really know this man well. Is that our struggle in our plight? We show, we put it on, but we really don't know. And we're faced with the reality of where we really are as we move towards surrender. There was this certain ruler he's not named, he's just called a certain ruler in Luke, the 18th chapter. And he pursues Jesus. He's not one that Jesus pursued. He pursues Jesus.
Yes.
What do I need to do to inherit eternal life? I want what you're talking about. It sounds so good to me. What what do I need to do? And when Jesus tells him realistically what he has to do in order to inherit what Jesus has to offer,
Yes.
he's faced with what he's going to have to relinquish in reality.
Yes.
Can you imagine his wrestle, his struggle? I don't condemn him.
No.
I don't put him down, because I've been there and a lot of us are still are there.
Yes.
Luke, the 14th chapter, the 26th verse, Jesus says, if you're going to follow me, you got to deny mama, daddy, sister, brother, everybody. Yourself, take up your cross and follow me. It's a reality check. So here is this ruler facing what it's going to cost at a point of decision.